Hello there. My name is Cramps, and I just started a hardcore solo self-found journey. I'm doing this on a paladin where I am raising my buddy JuxtAPoser with the goal to kill all the pinnacle bosses on tier 2, which is a very lofty goal, but we might get there, who knows. Just finished day 1 here, where I played through the campaign, killed Hell Bale, and did a bit of farming to get going. So this is just like a status from the first day. I'm at level 80. I'm right now fully res capped without having to use salvation, which is nice. Just gonna go over the gear here. So I am Holy Boats. I started the campaign doing charge for normal, just running might and charge and taking advantage of that big melee splash radius on charge early on. And when I beat normal Bale, I swapped to Holy Boat for Nightmare and Bale. And the reason why I didn't do Holy Boat to begin with, which you obviously can do, is because you really need to get 25 Holy Boat to get that extra additional Holy Boat at level 25. So you have the 3 Holy Boats. I'll demonstrate. So you see like 3 of the bowls, because who doesn't want 3 bowls? So yeah, let's go over the gear here after day 1. Neophyte and a scepter with +3 Holy Bolt, which is definitely the way to go early on. You get half freeze, 30 FCR for the cost of a fall rune, which is pretty good. 2 MPK, it's not bad either. For the gloves, I'm wearing a pair of crafted gloves. These are the best ones I've made so far. I need 10 FCR on them at least, and the roll is 5 to 10 on the guarantee from the craft. Obviously you can hit an additional 10 FCR. I've got a few of those. Just kept those if I die or if I need more at some point. For the rings, I'm using a half freeze crafted ring. This is the Brilliant Craft, where you're guaranteed half freeze and 3 res. I hit 7 res, got 10 FCR, and half freeze is still unslammed until I get a replacement. For the belt, I'm using an FCR belt, tri-res, 14 life, pretty decent. The other ring is, I found this in Bloodmore or some shit. 10 FCR, 10 mana. I need the FCR. The boots I found actually in normal during the playthrough. 30 faster run walk, 32 fire res, 19 magic find, and I slammed 3 PDR on there, which is not terrible for a hardcore playthrough. The armor I'm using is a 20 FCR, 24 faster hit recovery, 91 life, 19 all res, 1 life after each kill, that I slammed for 2 sockets and put in 2 topazes to help with some early magic find. I was using a stealth armor obviously early on, but I found this in Act 3 or 4 Hell. And I didn't slam it for a while until I had something that I could fall back on, but luckily it survived and got 2 sockets, which is very good. For the helm, I'm using a law for 1 all skills, some light res, and 2 MPK. For the amulet, this is the first unique amulet I found so far. Found this at Andario in Hell. Just did, I think, like 10 Andario kills after the campaign, and I got this very early, so I'm very happy about that. Not gonna be able to upgrade on this for a while, at least until I start crafting amulets at a higher level. For the shield, I'm using a spirit shield. I actually just found this just like 10 minutes ago. This is a 30 aura space. I last requested it for 4 sockets, and I rolled it 3 times to hit 35 faster cast rate, which is the highest FCR, which allows me to reach the 125 FCR breakpoint with the current gear, which is very nice early on. I'm at 54 FHR, reaching the 48 breakpoint. On swap I have a Staff of Teleportation. And for the charms, I just have whatever I found so far. Obviously, the first Paladin skiller I got was a freaking defensive aura skiller, but for now it at least boosts my vigor, and if I need to use salvation, it does boost that as well. Let's see, so 30% without it, and alright, it gives me 2% velocity. That's whatever. It's something. For the rest, just like life, res, single, 2 magic skill damage, last charm, whatever I found so far. Nothing special. I got 2 7 magic find small charms so far. That's pretty good. Helps me get some early magic find as well. 11 lightning res and 5 FHR, 5 light res. These are probably the 4 best ones I've gotten so far. I'm using an Act 2 Defiance Mercenary. It's using a Kelpie Snare that I got in Nightmare pretty early. It's a very underused item. I guess it makes sense it's underused in PD2, but the slows target by 50% here is very strong early on. Really helps with some crowd control. And just some life and fire is on here. I am waiting to get a insight here instead, but so far the only insight I've gotten is in a non-ethereal ogre axe, and well, the ogre here is he's just not strong enough. Needs 4 more strength at level 80. And he's using a 2-piece Saigon's to get 30 increased attack speed, 10 life leech, very strong. 10 strength as well on the gloves, which helps. Live fire res, and I slammed magic find on the belt because I had 2 of them at some point. He's using Rite of Passage boots for CBF. His armor is a ED armor I found. The sockets in there. There is a 7 FHR, 6 cold res jewel, and I think it was like 24 ED, 7 max damage jewel, just to get some extra damage. And well, with the 24 FHR, he had hit another FHR breakpoint, so it's pretty decent armor early on. And there's some flat PDR on there as well, which is severely underrated. It's not like percentage, but still, 24 flat PDR, that's something. For the helm, he's using a Talrasha. Found 2 of these so far. This is the best slam I've gotten for life after each kill, which gives him a lot of sustain. So he's got 20 life leech for LPK. So he's pretty sustainable, even though his damage is not that high so far. But he'll get there whenever we upgrade the weapon and put him on the inside. If we go over the skills, it's just like a basic Holy Bolt build. So max Holy Bolt. After that, I maxed Holy Nova. Got Holy Shield on the way and charge, obviously. Get charge as early as you can at level 12, so you can move around a little faster. But max Holy Bolt, then max Holy Nova to help heal your Mercenary whenever he needs it. Fist of the Heavens, and then Holy Light. Other than that, I have a point in Vigor, Redemption, the prerequisites, just to get some. I can swap between my auras, so either use Salvation if I need Resistance, where I have 1 point as well. Redemption if I need to get some some quick sustain, and vigor for, well, that's my main aura at this moment. So I just maxed out all the synergies, and now I'm gonna move down and get 1 point in Sanctuary at least. Maybe that's where I'm gonna dump the points, I think. Use that as a main aura. So yeah, if you wanna follow me on my journey, I live stream on Twitch. Link is gonna be in the description of this video. I'm gonna link JuxtAPoser's Twitch as well. He's gonna be live streaming as well. He's probably gonna be live a bit more than I am. But yeah. Maybe take a look at some of the notable things I've found so far on my journey. I got this one in Hell, Co-Skills 12 FHR. This is a very expensive Grand Charm if I was actually playing on ladder and was able to trade. At this point it's really just a Grand Charm with 12 FHR for me, because I'm only gonna be playing Paladin, which is the terms of the race. So yeah, it's just kind of sad, but I'm keeping it just as a memento, I guess. Got a Demon Machine that I might use at some point. I've not slammed it yet, but it's 1 point of perfect ED, which is a pretty decent find. Found a Ravenfrost early on in Nightmare, and some jewels that are kind of fun, like 40 ED for rep life, decent damage jewel. This jewel, 6 strength, 12 fire res, 3 LPK, 9 damage taken gained as mana. It's a very nice jewel. Definitely gonna be using this at some point when I get some better gear that I can actually put it into. I'm not gonna waste it because this is actually very good. And I got a 15 IS 96 attack rating jewel. And you might think, well, what the fuck would I use that for? But whenever I'm gonna do some boss killing at higher tiers, I'm probably gonna do this on charge. And like EDIS jewels, it's not like something that's guaranteed to drop in Soul Self-Bound. So attack rating is actually one of the better things you can get instead of that, because usually on a charger you run like Grand Charms with life and attack rating. So this is kind of like having that Grand Charm almost with that high roll of attack rating. Other than that, I've done like 2 hours of key farming so far, and I got 2 keys, which is very bad. But yeah, what can you do? RNG. We'll get there. Hopefully on day 2 we'll be able to farm a full key set and do the first Ubers. And just pray that it's a Paladin Torch. The last time I did a SSF journey was on Lord of Destruction a long time ago. I did a Holy Grail on a Paladin as well. And I had to do 17 torches before finding a Paladin one, so hopefully this time it'll go a lot better. Most notable drop though was a low rune that I found in Act 3 sewers from the boss pack that guards the entrance to level 2. So very nice drop. Probably gonna use that for a Fortitude, or maybe for some kind of Lucian setup to get some max lightning res. We'll see. You can't really plan that much ahead on an SSF journey. It kind of depends on whatever you drop. So that's kind of the whole charm about the thing. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and if you did, give the video a like and write something silly in the comments, and yeah, you do you. See you guys. I'm going to bed.